Just looking at this video while I'm editing it and thinking, what a load of arty-farty crap. And the good thing is, it just gets rid of those with low attention spans. Okay, enough of the arty-farty crap. I need to get to work on the mansion. Excellent. It seems to be clearing up nicely, ready for the afternoon. So the first job will be to install this starter motor, assuming it's the correct one. Starter motor. First, isolate the battery. 13mm spanner. Remove the wiring. Keep all the bits in one place. And once again, for new subscribers, welcome aboard, but this is not a tutorial by an experienced mechanic. No, it's just someone who has no choice and no ability having a go by himself. You know what, the more I look at it, look at the new one, look at the old one, look at the new one, the less I am even certain that it's the correct model, as packet in stand looms in the background to motivate me to get this van up and running and livable. Alright, back on you go. And as if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, my friend, previous owner Tony.
Yeah, right.
How are you, old boy?
Not so bad, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the use of the ladder. You can see I put the fiberglass paint all over
Good. Yeah, good.
the roof
So
there.
you haven't finished with it now?
And as previous owner Tony leaves, Welsh Dave has made me a cup of tea. Thank you, mate.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
I'll close your door, keep you warm.
Sit in your van, mate, yeah.
All right. Thank you very
There's
much.
no rush to bring it back.
Righto, cheers.
Yeah, let's go.
Not a particularly productive weekend so far. Sunday morning. Wind and rain. Great. I'd better give Welsh Dave his cut back. Huh. Oh, he's gone. Some other time, Dave. Okay, it's going to be a crap day, so interior work. Perhaps this is the opportunity I need to rebuild the interior. Ooh, yes, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. My little sandals. Home sweet home. Nice. Don't think I skimped on the waterproof carpet either. Well, all in all, I'm rather pleased with myself. I've turned an old banger into a reliable van. I've turned a soaking mildew-infested wasp den into a cosy little mansion. I got my smile back. And this will be about 2 bin liners worth of rubbish for today's clean. But you all love a good van tidy. Right, now it needs a special guest for inspection. And that special guest is Welsh Dave.
Oh, it's a lot better, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a lot better than what it was. Aye. And that's the way you need to sort out. Yeah. It don't smell too bad either, does it? Not like it used to. Yeah, it's very good. You've had a clean up. Bit more to do.
Yeah. Oh yes, the mansion is not just fit for human habitation. It is one cozy chill-out pad. This motorhome restoration has worked out better than I imagined based on my first impressions when I bought it, because I had no choice. I have to get rid of Pack It In Stan now the road tax is up, and economically, even with owning those two vans overlapping and their respective road taxes, I'm still not even halfway into what rent would have cost me in some shared house, walking down a corridor to a toilet, you know, with noise, antisocial neighbours. And I don't have any commuting costs because I just cycle to work.